Call the meeting to order.
Flash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Nichols, Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
First up is approval of the minutes of the October 27, 2014 work session.
I move for approval of minutes.
Flash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Next up is approval of the minutes of the October 27, 2014 regular session minutes.
I move for passage. Second.
Flash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Next, we have a resolution, bill number 2014-69, resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Help Center to offset operational costs related to providing services to citizens. Bruce?
Yes, Your Honor, this is the annual agreement with the Help Center. To cover the details, I'll turn to Roger Haynes.
Good evening, Council. The 2014-2015 budget allows the City of Mexico to contribute to the Help Center the sum of $10,000 for the use in the offset of operational costs related to providing programs, activities, and services to citizens. The City of Mexico first provided assistance to the Help Center in 2004 in the amount of $5,000. In 2011, the contribution level increased to $10,000 and has been at that level since. Staff recommends that the City of Mexico and the Help Center enter into an agreement as the council proceed with reading and passage of the attached resolution. We do have this evening with us Gary Jones, the Executive Director of the Help Center, and he'd like an opportunity to speak to us.
Great.
I wanted to tell you how truly I appreciate the partnership they have with the city, and this money will really help us to achieve some of our goals. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gary.
Gary, while you got the microphone, would you mind give us an update on the new Help Center?
Well, if you've had an opportunity to drive by, we are going to, they're in the process now of pouring concrete. We do have the steel and stuff out there. The topsoil has been removed, the gravel's been hauled in. Other than that, we're moving along fairly well. I hope to, my goal is spring of 2015. 2015 is going to be an exciting year for the Help Center. We're going to be in our new facility, but it'll also be 50 years for the Help Center that's been in our community. So we're truly excited about the new building. We're looking at a building 5 times as big as what we are now. This year, we've had the opportunity to bring in Andre County almost 1 million pounds of food. We're looking at 2 million pounds next year. We're working a lot with the local, the rural communities and stuff, Van Day, Ladonia, Martinsburg, trying to get different programs and stuff set up to provide food for people in need in LaGrange County. So,
Thank you. I move for reading of bill number 2014-69. Second.
Flash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes. Bill number 2014-69, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Help Center to offset operational costs related to providing services to citizens. Whereas the City of Mexico recognizes the many benefits provided by the Help Center to its citizens, and whereas the City of Mexico acknowledges the need for programs, activities, and services provided to citizens, and whereas the City of Mexico and the Help Center desire to enter into an agreement to continue to provide these services. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the City of Mexico, Missouri as follows. Section 1, the city manager is hereby authorized to execute an agreement with the Help Center to assist in the offset of operational costs related to providing these services. Section 2, this resolution shall be in full force and effect from and after the time of its passage. I move for passage of bill number 2014-69. Second.
Flash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Next is an ordinance, Bill Number 2014-70, an ordinance authorizing the city manager to execute certain documents pertaining to the disposition of excess property located at 108 South Jefferson, Mexico, Missouri. Bruce?
Yes, Your Honor, we had a request to sell this property at 108 South Jefferson, and to cover the details, I will turn to Rita Jackson.
This ordinance pertains to the disposition of city property located at 108 South Jefferson, which is located on the east side of South Jefferson and south of Jim Stubblefield's Furniture. The City of Mexico obtained the property by warranty deed dated July 14, 2004 from Global Financial LLC. In April 1999, the building on the property at 108 South Jefferson collapsed. At that time, John W. and Virginia L. Miller were the property owners. In July 1999, a special assessment bill was filed by the city in the amount of $45,001.47 for the abatement of a certain nuisance by removing a structure in violation of Section 109 of the Boca National Property Maintenance Code, 1996 by demolition. A release of that lien was filed on July 23, 2004. An appraisal of the property was completed by Jim Dye, Pete Dye and Associates, on October 8, 2014. The appraised value of 108 South Jefferson was $25,000, and the contributory value of the adjacent alley, if vacated and added to 108 South Jefferson, would be approximately $5,000. The city will be reserving on the 12-foot alley an easement for the construction, maintenance, reconstruction of utilities, including sanitary sewer, storm sewer, gas, electric, water, telephone, and data communications. An advertisement for sale was placed in the Mexico Ledger on October 16th and October 23rd, 2014, with bids being received on October 27, 2014. One bid was received from Terry Littrell in the amount of $5,000. Mr. Littrell is in the audience today, and he is the owner of the property of the Dogtown Pub, which is to the south of that property. Staff recommends that council proceed with 2 readings by title only and passage of the attached ordinance. The ordinance has been posted the required length of time.
Are there any immediate uses of the property? What are the plans for the property?
Could Mr. Littrell answer those questions?
Sure.
Yeah, Terry, would you state your name and address for the clerk, please?
Thank you. My name is Terry Littrell. I bought the building at 112 South Jefferson about a month ago. We've turned it into a restaurant and an Irish pub now, and we would like to have additional seating in the adjacent lot that's next to us, so we could have outdoor seating for restaurant and entertainment for the local community. So that's our goal, is to just add approximately 70 more seats, and it would be outdoor seating. So, and we have the kitchen is getting open now, so that we would be able to provide food if we could use the alley to go back and forth with the food. So that's our intent.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I move for reading of bill number 2014-70.
Second.
Nash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes. Bill number 2014-70, an ordinance authorizing the city manager to execute certain documents pertaining to the disposition of excess property located at 108 South Jefferson, Mexico, Missouri, 65265. Whereas the city of Mexico, Missouri owns a tract of...
just the couple.
Oh. Well, then I move for second reading of Bill number 2014-70.
Second. Nash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes. Bill number 2014-70, an ordinance authorizing the city manager to execute certain documents pertaining to the disposition of excess property located at 108 South Jefferson, Mexico, Missouri 65265. Move for passage of bill number 2014-70.
Second.
Nash,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
The next ordinance is Bill Number 2014-71, an ordinance amending the Code of the City of Mexico, Missouri, Chapter 7, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 10, Schedules, 2 readings by title only and passage. Bruce?
Yes, Your Honor, we received a request from the property owners in the 100 block of North Cole to change an existing loading zone, and to cover the details, I will turn to Kenzie Rosa.
Council may recall that a while back, we had a request for a loading zone up on Washington Street. At that time, we went through and made a change to clarify all of the existing loading zones in town, which consisted of 4 at that time. We signed the new loading zone, and then we've been going through re-signing the existing ones as we've been doing with stop signs and other signs through town. They're faded, they're old, and in some cases incorrect. So we've been updating and replacing those. When we replaced the signs on this particular loading zone, it became apparent to the business owners that it was a much larger zone than they had previously thought. It extended from about the center of the quilt shop back to the north along Jim Stubblefield's building. My understanding is that historically that was used for tour buses loading and unloading at a restaurant there. And that was why it was the size that it was. That's no longer really needed. Mr. Stubblefield wants to retain a loading zone to serve his business there, but it only needs to be large enough for his truck, and preference to have the parking spaces available for the quilt shop retail business there. And so those owners requested that we reduce the size of the loading zone. That's what this ordinance does. It does keep the loading zone, it just makes it smaller, shifts it to the north so it's no longer extended in front of the quilt shop.
You'll have to repaint the curb and
The curb's not painted, we'll just relocate the sign. We'll have to move the
parking
sign.
spaces, do they have to be marked?
They aren't marked anyway in there, so we'll just relocate the sign.
Mr. Stubblefield has been contacted.
Yes, Mr. Stubblefield and Dolores, and the last name Pitt, is that correct, with the quilt shop?
Smith.
Both have requested this together.
Okay.
I move for first reading of bill number 2014-71.
Second.
Yes.
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 Williams?
Yes.
Bill number 2014-71, an ordinance amending the code of the City of Mexico, Missouri, Chapter 7, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 10, Schedules. Move for second reading of bill number 2014-71.
Second.
Nash?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bott?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Bill number 2014-71, an ordinance amending the code of the City of Mexico, Missouri, Chapter 7, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 10, Schedules. I move for passage of bill number 2014-71.
Second.
Nash?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bott?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Under other business is staff report and appointments to various boards. Bruce?
Yes, Your Honor, we have two different board to deal with this evening. The first is the Enhanced Enterprise Zone. Tony Robertson and Larry Hickman's terms have expired. Both gentlemen have expressed interest in serving an additional 5-year term. We have not received any other applications expressing interest after advertising for this, so we would recommend council proceed with the reappointment of Tony Robertson and Larry Hickman to the Enhanced Enterprise Zone.
I move that we appoint Tony Robinson and Larry Hickman to the Enhanced Enterprise Zone.
Second.
Lesh,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Your Honor, next is the Airport Advisory Board. David Taylor and Steve Hagan's terms have expired. Both have expressed interest in serving an additional 3-year term. Again, we have not received any applications expressing interest in serving, so we'd recommend the reappointment of David Taylor and Steve Hagan to the Airport Advisory Board.
I move we reappoint David Taylor and Steve Hagan to the Mexico Airport Advisory Board.
Second.
Lesh,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Next up is the claims.
Move to pay the claims?
Second.
Lesh,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bott,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
And then move to council comments. Councilman Lesh.
Just a couple of things. I thought it was great last Friday. Unfortunately, I got my calendar mixed up and didn't make these two, but I tried to attend these ribbon cuttings, and there's 2 new startups in town, the Office Pub and Grill, and I have been there to eat, and it's a very nice place. And also the Paley's Custom Services, LLC, and I think that's, both of those places are individuals starting out and, growing their business, either as a restaurant or as a telephone center. I was surprised to hear that there was 40 employees at the Paley's working with that operation, so it's good to see these kind of things happen in Mexico. Also, just for informational purposes, I know there's been a lot of discussion. Bruce, could you update us, or are you planning on update us on the Brake Brothers situation?
Council, what I can report this evening is reference the contract for the brush yard operations is that we have sent a letter from the city attorney's office that would terminate the contract for lack of and poor performance, and we have given them the notice that was required,
Thank you.
which would be ending at the end of the year. And then at that point, we're looking at the city taking back over the operations at this point.
Thank you.
Councilman Williams.
I'd like to echo Councilman Lesh's welcoming of the 2 new businesses. I've not been yet to ET Restaurant. I did not know it was open, so I will try and make a point to come down there this week. So I appreciate you guys, you and Paley opening your businesses in town. I would like to say we participated in the Halloween trunk or treat uptown. I appreciate the public safety being up there and all that they did. It was extremely busy if you were not up there. It was a bit crazy. And I'd like to say the Help Center is a great asset for the community, and I've been talking with Gary and just coming into the winter months, let's not forget that there's people out here in our community, and I know it's hard to believe. It took me a while to believe it too, but there's people in our community that don't have a home, and it's getting to be winter, and it's going to be pretty cold outside, and I wouldn't want to be there. And I know Gary's working on trying to come up with some plans, and there's a committee now to try and come up with something to help these people. And I know it's hard to believe. I come from the big city of Atlanta, so it's easy to believe there, but it's hard to believe in a rural community like this, but there it is. So keep up the good work, Gary.
Councilman Hill?
Well, I too am glad to see the new businesses open. We're always glad to see that. The Help Center is a longtime partner and friend of the City of Mexico. You do great work. They're collecting coats, especially right now, and scarves, I believe, in some of the churches, and that's a great thing because we got to get people wrapped up. Other than that, I don't believe I have anything there.
Yes, I had laid out in front of you this evening, which would be the most recent copy, hot off the press, of the city newsletter, and that will be mailed this week to everyone's home. The latest edition of Missouri Life is out, and you have a copy of that. Tomorrow, city offices will be closed in observance of Veterans Day, and as a part of that, I just want to thank all the veterans that have served, and thank you for what you've done for our country.
Okay. Well, I'd like to echo Bruce's comment about thanking the veterans and for all they've done. And I commend the Help Center for their project, for all they do, but this new building, and that's really great for our community. I have a soft spot in my heart for entrepreneurship, and I wish you well, Terry, and Mrs. Paley, and folks at the office, and others who are looking to open new businesses, and I commend you and wish you well. Now we move to public comments. Does anyone care to make a comment tonight? Seeing none, I move for adjournment.
Second.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
It's over. We can go.
Oh, you can stay around if you want to.
Be the only one here.